Hey folks, I'm Zach, and today we are going to be playing yet another installment of the Anniversary Paper Computer Game Special by Chris. He is here today with us to play that game. Let's play a paper computer game. Alright, so, Chris.
Yes.
Hello. Again.
Hello.
And welcome to the show, as it were.
Well, thanks. I'm excited. We're gonna get into the second part here of this game.
Yes, which I expect to kick its rear end just as easily and readily as I have in the past.
Well, I don't like the sound of this at all. So we're gonna see how that goes.
All right.
Gonna pray for that for sure.
All right. Yeah. I won't need that because I'm just so awesome that nothing can go wrong.
I hate every second of this.
All right. All right. Well.
All right. We ready for the so okay, right. So let's do a little bit of a recap here.
Mm-hmm.
So in the last part, or the last play session, you had as Zach, the character Zach, been tasked. Boy, it's giving me a weird look. Been tasked by Zubak to go to space. You were already in space. You were in the tabernacle. You were trying to figure out what it could do, but you don't have it all figured out. And you went into deep space because JFK got abducted.
Yes.
And you went out to some random planet and found him being chased by a dinosaur. You rescued him. You were coming back to Earth when you were jumped by the Croton.
Yeah.
And you kind of got through some of them, but then were eventually shot down and you landed, crash landed somewhere on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
In the meanwhile, you had found the sand anatizer and were able to demolecularize JFK. That's how you rescue him. And so he's like, his molecules are stored in the sand anatizer. So he's just like kind of there. Anyway, you crash landed onto Earth somewhere. You crawled out of the wreckage and you were very close to a sewer grate.
Mm-hmm.
Or some sort of thing like that. And you, no, it was a sewer grate. You know that. Yeah. And you were able to coordinate. You figured out that actually James was underneath there in the sewer.
Yeah, James.
Through some communication, you were able to figure out the pattern and able to unlock the sewer grate. And then you went down and you met James. And that was where we ended.
All right.
I believe. And I don't know. I have to send a new file here. Right. But does everyone know who James is?
I know who James is, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and suggest no one else does. But let me pull him up on the PCG wiki just in case. Whoa, new design. Fandom changed their design, but okay. James was a British secret agent in the 1940s who was assigned to work with Zach for one mission. His approach to his secret agent duties was much more by the book than Zach's was, and Zach's style at times put him off or downright shocked him. But he also greatly admired Zach and his work. So they were partners for one game when I had time traveled into the past. Would you say that's an accurate description, Chris?
That's right.
Excellent.
I would indeed. Right. And that bought me enough time to airdrop the new file.
Sweet.
Over here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I have to drop it into the Discord. All right. So as you descend, you're greeting James, you descend down into the sewers, this massive network of sewers below this crash site. And, your sense, it's dark, but you can see this.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What have we got here?
That's right.
Oh my god. I see a tentacle and a crab arm and so oh my god, is that Pinchazoid crab, like is that the crab dude from your Relics of the Sea? Chris,
Well, you're gonna have to find out. Am I here?
Yeah.
Did you lose me?
No,
Am I still here? Hello?
Well, you were
Hello?
silent for a minute, but then when you started saying that, I heard you.
Okay, good. All right. Well, you're gonna have to find out. You have to play the game and figure out what this thing is.
All right.
But you're at the top right with James in this kind of sewer pipe network.
At the top right. Oh man. So this is me at the okay, in the pipe at the top right over here.
What do you do?
Okay, so well, I'm guessing like if I go over to this pipe, like the first pipe that crosses over my pipe, that looks like it's behind this pipe. Like I can't get into that from where I am, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So then I get okay, let's see. What have we got going on over here? This next pipe, which does intersect with my pipe, it looks like it has like a ladder on there. Is that indeed a ladder?
Yeah, it's like like kind of riveted pipes that come out of the side of the pipe, of the larger pipe. They act as ladder rungs, but they're like welded into the side.
Okay. Well, let's see. All right, let's go down. Go down here. Wait. I wonder if I can share my screen with you, so you can see what I'm pointing at.
All right, let's see. Yes, I can see that. Let me make this bigger.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go down over here and then go over here and see what this thing is.
What do you? Sorry, I can't see where you're pointing. Right? Is that minus icon? Oh, there we go. Okay, that thing. Yeah, it's like a portal, a porthole, not a portal, but like like a screen kind of thing, like kind of set into the stone there or the masonry, the pipe.
I will look out of it and see what's there.
Yeah, you kind of peer through. It looks like, there's a little, a whole other kind of network of pipes, not just behind this, but the pipe that you're looking at, that you can see, but like a whole other kind of, not that you can see, connected pipe network through that portal.
Oh, shoot.
But like there's some of them kind of like these kind of open up into bigger areas, and kind of what you're peering through, you can kind of see off to the right that it kind of opens up a bit into a kitchen.
So that's
and you
That's over
It's
here.
like you can't see it at all.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's like through the portal, so you can't
right,
like actually see it visually. So you're peering through that. So it's somewhere behind there. But you see a kitchen, and you see someone moving around the kitchen.
Interesting. Okay, well, guess there's nothing we can really do about that for now. By the way, I'll ask James, like, is this where, have you been, has this been your base of operations for a while?
Well, yes. I mean, I've only just come here from, I'm assuming a different time. It seems to be quite a wild future from where I've come from. But yes, I have well, I've been somewhat orienting myself. I actually have to admit that for a little while I thought that the future was just the sewers. I'm just learning now that there is other things to the future than the sewers.
Yes, yes. Yeah, it surprises me too sometimes. You know, I mean, it's an understandable, conclusion to draw. But yeah, there is actually a lot more to the world than just down here. All right, so let me go over here and see what's going on with this dude.
All right, so you go over there, and it's like a little alcove in the pipework, and in there, it's like there's just this weird little critter, and there's like a disco ball flashing lights, and this thing is just dancing and grooving out, and it's like, "Hey, you wanna dance?"
Sure. I'll ask James if he knows this guy.
Well, not personally, really. I mean, this thing just seems to party all the time, and if I'm not sure what to make of it.
I see. Well, I'll go dance with him.
You're dancing with this thing. The thing's like, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever danced with Funkazoid before. Woo!
Yeah, Funkazoid.
Welcome to the Fungus Zone. And as you're dancing, like there's just like some big party music, and you kind of notice that there's like lots of glowing mushrooms that are creating the illumination for the disco ball.
Whoa.
And they're all different luminance, different colors that are glowing, and the mirrors in the disco ball, like kind of as they're shifting, kind of reflect different ones at different times, so it creates that kind of multicolor effect.
That's so cool. I'll investigate the glowing mushrooms. Also, wait, Fungazoid. That sounds familiar. Let me pull him up on the PCG wiki if that is indeed a character.
You're gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you have a different design than I have.
Yeah, it's like the new design fandom is trying out. Like you can opt into trying it or not. Fungazoid is a fungus-loving fungite that lives in the fungus zone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe Fungazoid is in this. That's so awesome. Oh man. All right. All right. So yeah, yeah, so what about the mushrooms?
They're all glowing like a different color, like vibrant neon color, and they're kind of collected in the disco ball, which is actually like has dirt inside, so they're like planted around inside of the disco ball, and then the mirrors as it spins just like kind of reflect different angles of the different colors. So that's what creates like the kind of multicolor effect.
Wait, but they're inside of the disco ball?
Yeah, so they're like inside, and then so there's like a stable platform inside the disco ball, like inside the sphere, and
Okay.
then the sphere spins around
I see.
mushrooms.
Fascinating. I'll say, Fungazoid, what is it you like about this disco ball?
Well, it's fun.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to come back to this later if there's something to this. We'll get back to it. Let's explore over here. Wait, let me see. Man, this is mazy. Okay. So let me go down here. And then down here. And then I'm going to try to go over here and up here.
Okay, you go up there, you're standing right on the edge of that little ledge.
All right. Can I see this dude up here?
Yes, you can.
All right. What does he look like?
Well, it looks like a giant owl.
Oh, shoot. I'll say, hello?
Ooh, hello.
Who are you?
Ooh, who? I am Oliver.
Oh my god. Yes, Oliver. Oliver from okay, this is becoming a thing of me looking stuff up on the wiki. But Oliver from the Sonic Activists game Owl Trex Legends, which was never released. And that is so cool. I'll say, Oliver, yeah, what are you doing there, man?
Well, I live here. That's what I do.
Oh. Well, that's pretty sweet. How long have you lived here?
Sometime I used to be free. I would fly around and hunt mice and all that. But one day I was flying low and trying to eat a fish when, out of nowhere, a drain pipe that was glowing purple started sucking me into it with this gale force reverse wind, and I was pulled into the pipe, and I was buffeted around and very many other pipes, and I was very disoriented, and eventually I kind of found myself in this network, and I haven't been able to get out ever since.
Oh. Oh man, well, I mean, if you wanna hang out with me and James over here, maybe we'll probably get to the surface at some point, and you're welcome to go with us.
Well, if you would, I would be very impressed. I don't know if you know this, but there is quite a nasty obstacle in between us and escape.
Well, listen, that's my specialty is nasty obstacles. I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay, well, I trust you. And he says this in a tone that it's very clear that he doesn't.
What's this stuff over here?
Like a pile of rocks.
I will take some
smooth rocks.
I will take some smooth rocks.
Hey, what are you taking my rocks for?
Oh, sorry, didn't realize they were yours.
I collect them. How rude.
My bad.
Just waltz into other people's perches, steal their rocks.
I apologize. I did not realize that was part of your perch.
This is part of my perch.
All right, excuse me, my mistake. I'll put them down and walk down over here and check out what this is.
It's a giant swimming pool.
Sweet.
And has like a ladder to climb up into it.
I'll say, hey, Oliver, is this your pool?
Oh, in a way, it was not created by me. It was there when I got here, but I do utilize it, as it were, for my own purposes.
What purposes?
When I can. Well, to feed, if you must know. There, every once and again, some fish appear in the swimming pool. And I partake. I must also warn you, sometimes a shark appears.
Oh. Just appears out of nowhere?
Well, I'm assuming there's some sort of pipe intake and outtake, because how else would you get fish inside a pool?
That would make sense.
But, and there's so many pipes around, I can only imagine. But I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a bird. So I don't go underwater, as it were.
I did notice that. By the way, JC says, hey, Zach. How's it going, JC? Thank you for being here. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Yeah, I'll ask Oliver if he doesn't mind if I can, check out the pool myself. Maybe go for a dip.
My guest.
Thank you. I'll go look into the pool.
Hey, it's pretty dark in the room, but so that's reduces visibility. But the water is clear, so that's helpful. You can kind of see it shimmering, and you think you can see some kind of movements that aren't just the water rippling. They seem like small fish, probably kind of swimming in the mid level of the water. You can't really see farther than that down.
Okay. I will jump into the water.
Okay, it's nice and cold. Jump in there, and you're in the water.
I'll swim down to the bottom and feel around.
Okay, so it's still pretty dark, but like you can kind of feel, and you think you feel some fish bumping into you, but they seem to leave you alone. And then you kind of get to the bottom, and you're feeling around, and you kind of, there's like the kind of regular vinyl of the bottom of a pool. You also notice that, like, even though the water is clear, it doesn't seem to be chlorinated, which would make sense because the fish are alive.
Yeah.
But, the water is clearer than you would imagine just having fish in it. And so you're kind of bumping around on the bottom there, and you feel that vinyl at the bottom. It's a little, maybe there's some algae at the bottom. You could feel like it's a little...
Right. Wait. Did you say something else? Like you said there's a little algae at the bottom, it's a little... And then that's the last thing I heard.
A little slimy.
Ah, okay.
A little slimy, but not too bad.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're kind of in the middle of the pool, but yeah, feel it.
I'll try and feel for around the edges. I'll come up for air and then go back down, and I'll feel around the edges for like a pipe that goes out somewhere.
Okay, so you make a couple trips down, you're feeling around. You find like a smaller one, but that's like kind of graded, probably a filter of some kind because you can feel suction of water coming into it.
Okay.
And you also find another one opposite side that pushing water out. So seems like there's some sort of filtration system there. And then you find another larger kind of grate that the slats seem to be about like hand size, and that it's like kind of about, I don't know, 4 feet wide. It's kind of pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I pull the grate off?
It seems to be kind of wedged in there, but as you grab it and try to turn it around, like move it, you feel the water disrupt, kind of whooshing around you, and like then like something bangs against the other side of the grate, and you can feel like a pretty big impact against it, shaken from like just your grip is shaken from that impact.
Oh shoot. All right, let's get out of the pool. It seems like that is
Okay, so as you're coming up, you hear a grating behind you.
Ruh-roh. I'll get out of the pool as quickly as I can.
Okay, you jump out of the pool. James helps haul you out, and snapping jaws close right behind your feet as you drag yourself out.
Shoot.
Ooh, that was a close one.
I'd say so, yeah. That I guess
that is a very arrogant shark, if I do say so.
arrogant.
I've personally, yes, very arrogant. Yeah, it's not many people would describe sharks as arrogant. You know, killing machines, kind of forward moving, chew chew chomp chomps. But I say arrogant. I think this one has a lot of smugness and kind of trumped up self, aggrandizement over its past accomplishments. I can sense it.
I'll ask the shark. Hey, shark, do you have any notable accomplishments you would like to tell me about?
Kind of the shark kind of pushes around in the water, kind of churning it up a bit. Seems to idly eat a fish or two.
Okay. Well, by the way, do you mind if I put on some background music?
Sure.
Sweet. Thank you. Let me just... Okay. Alright. Let me know if that's too loud or whatever. But alright, so let's go let's back up a little bit and explore the rest of this area. I'll tell Oliver, hey, I'm gonna go explore the rest of the pipes. You should come join me if you want.
You go ahead. I'm digesting
All right. Wait, what are you digesting?
The fish.
Fair enough. Wait, what is this on his chest? Is that anything, or is that just part of his design?
I think that's part of his design.
Okay.
Like kind of the patch on his belly.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
I don't think it's there in the original.
This is awesome, by the way. JC says you should try and befriend the shark. I like that idea, and I will definitely do that. But I feel like I need some assistance in that regard. So I'll come back to that, and I will try to befriend the shark when I come back. All right. So let's go up here, and up here, and this time let's go. Wait, where does this go? This goes down here, and then up here. Oh, and then it shoots me out above that guy. I see. Okay, so how do I get... That's not where I want to go. I want to go down to this room over here first. So let's right, so let's go up here, up this way, up here, over here, and then slide down this pipe, and then go into this room.
Okay. Whoa. All right. So you come into like a very cozy little apartment. There's a rug, a couple pictures on the wall. There's a nice little fire with some torches strapped to the wall, and you kind of interrupt, and I kind of this mole man turns around and is like, "What?"
Oh shoot. A mole man. I will say, hello, I'm Zach. Who are you?
Oh, sorry, you startled me. I'm Matthew.
Okay. Hi, Matthew. Well, what are you doing here?
Well, I live here. You know, this is my home. I didn't know anyone could access it. I'm honestly I was a little taken aback. You don't seem to be aggressive, but there's a lot of dangerous things down here. You know, I got a little startled there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I was just exploring the pipes, and yeah, I wound up here.
Oh, very good. I guess you're, you know, most of the things that are pretty deadly over here either can't fit down this pipe or have trouble with the slide. So, yeah, I guess your two legs there to get down this slide here, huh?
Yeah, they are helpful in that regard.
Well, welcome. Make yourself at home. Can I get you anything?
Thank you. What do you have?
Well, I was just making some soup. Got it on the fire here. It's, you know, a nice hot broth. Interesting.
Thanks, but I already ate. I'll leave that to you. But thanks so much anyway for the thought.
Well, listen, it's my specialty. Cream of snail.
Oh, well, that does
anyway,
sound
if you
really
change
good.
your mind.
All right, thanks so much, man. So, like, wait, what's this?
That's the fire.
Ah. Okay. And who are the pictures of?
So one is a picture of just like an abstract cubed person. You can't really tell who it's of.
Okay.
And the other is a portrait of Yippet.
Yippet. I'll ask the guy, like, hey, why do you have a portrait of Yippet, out of curiosity?
Well, you know, actually, a lot of my people would say that was a pretty horrendous thing to have a portrait of, but I need to keep a reminder of so I can remember and just kind of keep a vigilant watch to remind us that the mole people are always under threat, and we have to keep a watchful eye.
Yeah, he's the guy who destroyed the city on your planet, right? Your mole city?
Correct, yes.
Oh, man. Well,
the great destroyer, Yippet, yeah.
Alright, I mean... But it's completely just to remind you of the tragedy, right? Like, you don't, like, have any admiration for him.
Oh, no. I mean, he destroyed my entire people. The heinous crime. I mean, all the jewel of our civilization, all in, like, a matter of days. It was despicable.
Yeah, it's horrendous. I can't... when I heard about that, I was so horrified. But the good news is I heard that I seem to remember hearing that Balzac Globotron stopped him later on.
Yes, Balzac Globotron. You know, that's I did hear the same as well, and what a hero, you know. I've obviously been trapped down here and I only heard tell of Balzac's antics, or I should say heroism, but just through Oliver, really. I don't know if you've met Oliver, but I've been trapped down here longer, and Oliver came through and he told me of yes, seems like a very brave hero. Yes.
Yeah, I met him personally. He's a really good guy.
Oh, you did? Wow. Well, what's it like to be that close to such a legend?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I would be very... I'm jealous, honestly. I would be very, very keen to meet someone of that heroic caliber.
Well, I mean, hey, you know, if you come along with me, I mean, I don't know. I'm sort of trying to figure out what happened to him, because I kind of woke up on his ship recently and he wasn't there, so I don't know why that is. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm figuring that out. So if you want to come with me, I mean, you're welcome to, and you know, it's gonna be kind of an adventure, but there's at least a decent chance we might meet Balzac before the end of it. If you wanna come along.
And it is you and James going on this adventure?
Yeah. Right, James?
Why, yes. Well, we're trying to escape here.
Oh, yeah. And I'm also trying to convince Oliver to come along, but he seems to be passing so far. Maybe you could have better luck with him, though.
I don't know. Oliver is very set in his ways. At least, if he decides something, he's made his mind up.
That is true. Alright, well, I guess I'll head back out. But if you should decide to tag along, feel free.
All right. Well, and if you decide to have some soup, please do.
Thank you very much. I will keep that in mind. By the way, what's what are these things on the wall?
They seem like torches, something like that. Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, I don't need them at the moment, and they're his. So, wait. Let me like before I go. Let me like look at the carpet and see if there's anything special about that, because I don't trust carpets in Chris's PCGs.
Interesting. That's a very particular phobia. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, it's a nice carpet. I mean, obviously it's on a pipe, so it makes it a little bit homier. There's a kind of a spiral pattern on it.
I'll stare into the spiral pattern.
You kind of get a little dizzy, a little lightheaded. You kind of vision defocuses, and for a moment, you almost feel like the carpet has a face. But then it goes away, and it seems
Nice.
thinking.
And it seems like what? Chris?
For a moment, it seemed, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
Did I cut out again?
Yeah, I think so.
When did I cut out?
I'm like, I said for a moment it seems like what, and I just didn't hear a response.
For a moment, it seemed like the carpet had a face. But then it's gone, and you seems like just a silly notion.
Okay. Alright, so alright, so I guess I'll get going. Let's go back up the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we'll go down this pipe. Wait. Did I just get lost? I did get lost. Okay. Alright, let's go down this pipe and check this out. What is that?
It's like a crank.
I'll turn it. Nothing happens.
No, not that you can see.
PXG says you should make a PCG off of a dream you had. I like that idea. Yeah.
Who's to say I haven't?
Oh, that's true. That is true. I would have no way of telling the difference.
But I should explicitly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so I guess let's go up this ladder over here. And go over here, and I'm gonna look out of this pipe.
Okay, down below, you can see a narrow catwalk stretching across a gulf. And at the far left, I guess you're peering down, right? But there's like all this toxic green water or liquid of some kind tumbling out of some source that's kind of disappears into the darkness. And below the catwalk, you see this glowing purple giant tentacles and crab claws kind of swishing around in the sludge below.
Oh no. Okay, do I recognize this creature by any chance?
It looks kind of familiar, but it's also a little different. I mean, you recognize that pincer and those eyes. That, to you, that looks like Pinzoid. Exactly. The difference is that there's also tentacles, and it's glowing purple.
That is a substantial difference. I'm gonna call out, "Hey, Pinzoid, is that you?"
The thing kind of roils in the water and like kind of snaps its claws and tentacles up at the pipe, and it kind of smashes again, but it's just out of range. It's like,
okay, see, I'll
it can kind of get a tentacle a little bit in there.
All right, I will save game to before I attracted his attention.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Maybe I want his attention. You said he can kind of get his tentacle kind of in there a little bit. I will attempt to slide down his tentacle onto the catwalk.
Okay, so he's got it in there, and you try to slide down the tentacle. And it is slippery. James freaks out. He's like, "This is so unconventional." And he stays up in the putt. You kind of slip down, but yeah, the suckers are kind of away, and they kind of like, you're trying to avoid them. What you kind of do, but it's like anytime you hit them, you get like completely stuck to it. So he's like kind of, starts flinging the tentacle around as like trying to shake you off of it. What do you do?
I'll take advantage of that to jump off onto the catwalk.
Okay, so you just like, you release the tentacle and you jump down on the catwalk. And then the tentacle is coming after you, and the claw is coming and trying to snap you. What do you do?
First of all, how far, does this catwalk go any further this way? Like, to the right?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes seemingly infinitely in the sense that you can't see into the darkness as it goes to the right, like kind of weaving into the pipe maze, like through that, but just like kind of, I don't know, you can't see the wall where it's attached.
All right, so I'll just run to the right.
Okay, so you run and you're trying to make it, but you're way slower than this giant thing, and it pinces you in half.
No. Save game. Okay, so, I'll run to the left.
All right, you run into this waterfall of green something and are immediately pummeled off the catwalk into the liquid below, and Pinzoid or whatever it is easily nabs you.
Okay, save game. Alright, I'm gonna try and, like, jump back onto the tentacle and, like, try and, or at least keep poking and grabbing the tentacle, but then jumping off, and, you know, and, like, basically my idea is to try to provoke the crab arm into snapping at his own tentacle arm.
I like it. Okay, so you're able to get, into position and you fake him out a bunch of times, and then the crab arm comes in and you jump out of the way, and boom, he pinces off half his own tentacle. And the tentacle's flopping around, and then the other half is flopping around. And then, like, this kind of terrible acid blood spits all over the place, melting the platform. The other half that was pinched off of the tentacle is still alive and flopping towards you.
Okay.
But Pinch Zoid kind of retreated a bit, but now that this whole platform is, like, unstable.
Okay, so I'll run to the right.
Okay, you run, and you know, it keeps going. You kind of see a wall in the distance. It looks like a plain wall, and then the catwalk collapses and you fall into the water. And the Pinchoid gets you eventually.
Save game. Okay, so, Wait, so what happened to the part of the tentacle that was disconnected?
Disconnected kind of just flopped onto the catwalk, and it was still flopping around. It doesn't seem like it was that directed, but was just still alive and flopping around, and thrashing, so it's still dangerous in that regard.
Okay, so I'm going to try and, like, push it over the edge of the catwalk, aiming it such that it hits into one of Pinch Zoid's eyes.
Got it. Okay, you push it over. It kind of flops around. It's really hard to push it while not getting knocked over yourself. But you do manage to do it, and it falls onto Pinch Zoid's eye, and it's like, and so yeah, you can kind of stun him a little bit from that.
Yeah. And then let's see, what do I wanna? What is this thing up here?
Another pipe, and it kind of glows with the same purple luminance that Pinch Zoid is glowing from, or the same color.
I see. Is there a way to get up there? It doesn't look like it. I mean, what do I have in my inventory right now? Do I have an inventory?
Great question. No, you don't have anything in your inventory.
Yeah, that's right. I was just on the ship and all that. Yeah, what could I use in this situation? I'm gonna, like, James is still in the pipe up above, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna call for him to go back and see if he can get some of the mushrooms that Fungazoid is dancing to, and throw them down to me.
Okay, he's like, sure, and he runs and gets them, and by the time he gets back, you're totally eaten by Krabik.
Alright, save game. What else can I do to this guy? I mean, like, I cut off one of his arms, I hit him in the eyes. The only thing left is the crab arm. What can I do to that? I don't have any inventory. Oh my god, it's gonna be the soup, isn't it? Or possibly the rocks. Alright, well... You know, Chris?
Yes.
You know what? I will save game to before I did any of this or even exited the pipe. I will go to Oliver.
Okay.
And I will say, hey, could I get one of your, could I trade you something for one of your rocks?
A trade, you say? Well, I do care for these rocks quite a bit, but what do you offer in trade?
How about some snail soup?
Ooh, snail soup. You know, I like a snail soup, but what else does it have in there?
Hold on, let me find out. I'm gonna go back to the mole man dude's apartment and ask him like, yo, what else did you say was in the soup besides snail?
Well, it's a cream of snail, but really it's just snail and some cream.
Ah, okay, thank you. I'll go back to Oliver and I'll say, hey, it's just snail and some cream.
That's... Well, you can't have a proper cream of snail without some fungi. No, please. Thank you, but no thank you.
I see what's going on here. Okay, so let's go over to Fungazoid and I'll be like, hey, Fungazoid, seeing as how I danced with you, which, you know, no one else has ever done, maybe could you maybe give me some of your glowing mushrooms? I think those are so cool.
My glowing mushrooms? But that's the only thing that makes this place any fun! What am I gonna do without one of my colored mushrooms?
Shoot, well, what would you be willing to exchange? Like, what would you want in exchange for one of your mushrooms?
Well, if I were to part with a mushroom, it would have to be something colorful, number one.
Okay.
And just as, if not more colorful than my mushrooms. That's what's so fun about them. And it would need to really spice things up, it would need some movement. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Movement. Shoot. Alright, well... So let's see. This is like a trading sequence, right? Like, that's what seems to be going on here. This guy will give you soup for, like, snail soup. For no reason, just because he's nice. Then you can give that to Oliver in exchange for rocks, but Oliver also wants mushrooms. But this guy won't give mushrooms unless he gets it. He needs something moving. I'll go back to the mole man and I'll say, hey, do you happen to have any spare snails?
Oh no, I used them all for my soup.
Ah, shoot.
I'm going foraging again tomorrow, though, if you need.
Oh, well, thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, can I borrow some of your fire? Like, can I just take, like, a stick and, like, take a piece of your fire on it?
Oh, you mean my torches? Well, look, I would actually love to give you one. I like to be, you know, generous that way, but unfortunately, this is my stock for the month, and like if I don't have this, I don't eat. And you know, it generally takes me a month to build up this stock. So like, I can't really part with it unless, you know, I have some other way to keep this fire going.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about the rug?
That's my mother's rug. That's about an heirloom. I'm not gonna burn that. No. Besides, these torches are more like giant matches. I collect phosphorus and various chemicals. The network here and craft and find the sticks, and it's a fairly involved chemical process, and you know it's plus with the firewood, it's the only way to keep the fire going. You know, you don't have regular fuel sources down here. You know what I mean?
Right. What about some green glowing toxic waste?
Well, I assume that that's kind of what's permeating this whole place, and it's kind of how I can get some of these chemicals. I think that's what it all stems from, if I'm honest.
Ah, true. Okay. What about some rocks? Would that have any value to you?
Well, I can't keep the fire going with them, and I can't eat them. I guess I could crack snail shells with them, but I don't have a problem doing that. So I guess no, I don't really have a problem or that needs a rock to solve.
What else can we give this guy? Well, like, what if I gave you like my shirt, and you could burn that to keep the fire?
To replace the kind of chemicals for the fire for a week?
Yeah.
That might do it, but I think I would need more than just one shirt.
How about if James gives
And
you
I don't
his
want
shirt too?
This is most unconventional. This is highly irregular.
Listen, James, this is gonna work.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay. I think that would work. Yeah, if both of you gave me your shirts, that should keep the fire going. And yeah, and I'll give you one of my my torches.
Sweet, a deal is made, right, James?
Very well.
We will go shirtless for now, but let it be known, Zach, that I find these practices highly irregular.
Duly noted
I
and
didn't
logged.
admire your work. If I didn't admire your work so much, I would refuse 100%. Here, take my shirt.
Well, thank you, James, for that. I understand that's a big admission for you, so thank you for that. All right, so I mean a big sacrifice for you. Okay, so yeah, I'll give him the shirts. I will take the torch and ignite it with the fire, and I will go bring it to Fungazoid.
Okay, you go up and you bring it to Fungazoid. He's like, what is this?
It's a fire. Look, see, it's colorful and it's dancing.
Oh no, that's not colorful like how I need it to be colorful. And that has an ouchie. That's not fun. Woohoo!
But you just stick it in a particular spot in the floor, and then look, like, you know, I'll put it down, like I'll lean it against the floor, and then I'll be like, look, see? Now when you dance, it makes shadows on the walls, and that's pretty cool.
You dance to demonstrate this?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the whole shadow puppet kind of thing going on. He's like,
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That is pretty cool. I have to admit that is pretty cool. All right. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll trade it. But I'm only trading you for a small one, okay? That's it. I'm not giving you one of my big ones that have grown for quite a while. Just a small one.
All right, that works. Thank you.
he gives you a small glowing green mushroom.
Sweet.
And then keeps dancing with the torch.
Okay, so then I will go to Mole Man Dude and I'll say, hey, let me take you up on that offer for some snail soup.
Oh, sure, yeah. Here, let me fix you a bowl.
Thanks so much.
Hot soup. Yeah, do you want to sit down? We can have some soup together. What do you think?
Actually, I gotta be running. Yeah, gotta get going because I gotta escape this place. But thanks so much for the offer. Maybe I'll have to take you up on that another time.
Just dine and dash. These people. Just eat and run. I see how it is. Okay. Oh.
Sorry.
So much for hospitality. All right. Well, you got it.
No, but listen, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Like this is I'll taste a little bit of it. Delicious. This is amazing, and I owe you. I definitely owe you dinner.
All right, I'll take it. I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right, excellent. Please do. All right. So, I'm gonna go back up here to Oliver, and I will put the mushroom in the soup, and I'll be like, Oliver, here is the soup in exchange for the rocks.
Oh, you said it didn't have mushroom in it.
Yeah, but now I put some mushroom in it.
No. So you did. Ooh, and it's got a rich green texture. Put it down, lad.
I put it down.
He swoops down and like kind of eats some of it.
Ooh, that's good. Yes. Take whichever rock you like. This is scrumptious.
Thank you so much. I'll look over the rocks. Are any of them special in any way?
Well, some of them are bigger than others. Hold on a second. All right. Yeah, there's some are bigger than others. But they're all fairly smooth, and they're kind of shaped in discs.
Discs, interesting. Okay, so you said whichever one you want, so I'll take the biggest one I can find.
Okay, you do. Pretty big. It's like a discus.
Okay. So, that being the case, is the shark still swimming around in the pool? Chris, did you say something?
I did, yes. The shark is still swimming around in the pool.
Okay, excellent. I will go and attempt to befriend it. I will like go over and like, you know, as per JC's suggestion, I will like, when the shark comes close, I will pet it with my hand and be like, hey buddy, hey.
Yeah, at first it's like, okay, and then it bites off your hand.
Alright, save game. I'll talk to the shark and I'll say like, hey, listen. Why do we have to fight? Can't we all just get along?
The shark swims around and kind of looks hungrily at you.
I'll say, listen, why are you so arrogant? What makes you think you're so good at being a shark? I bet I could be a better shark than you.
The shark kind of swims backward and fins like this, almost like come get a piece of this.
Alright, I will...
Like to see you try.
Alright, I will jump into the water and bite him.
The shark seems genuinely surprised that this has happened. It's just like kind of in shock. Like it's never been bitten like a shark before. It's not hurt. You know, you just have regular human teeth, but it's just like so taken aback. Just kind of stands there like, and they kind of looks around. What just happened?
Yeah, and I'll be like in his face, like yeah, that's right. Like, respect me.
The shark seems to be getting a little angry, like you humiliated him, and like kind of chomps you up a bit.
Hey, save game. To after I had, bitten him, and I'll like be like, I'll like now I'll pet him. I'll be like, see, I'm like, yeah, we buddies. Sorry about that, but have to prove my point.
The shark kind of goes and doesn't bite you.
Whoa. Sweet. I'll like pet him again and get out of the pool.
Okay. Kind of shark swims around placidly.
I can't believe I befriended a shark.
Oliver's like, look at you.
Yep, that's me. Zach Shark Friend. Alright, so, like, the stone, does it seem easy to throw, like a frisbee?
Yeah, you could throw it like a frisbee. I mean, it's heavier than a frisbee. It's like a discus. You could throw it like that, or you could, yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to like curl. Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to this pipe. Do the same stuff again. I'll slide down the tentacle again. Provoke the claw into cutting off the tentacle, and then push off the tentacle so that it falls into his eyes and all that stuff. And then I will throw the discus rock up at this purple thing.
Yeah, so it flies in. You throw it up at the purple thing, but you can't throw it quite high enough. But the angle that you throw it at, it skips over the waterfall, the chemical waterfall. It goes ping, ping, and it skips up and kind of accumulates this green sludge on it as it goes up. And then it hits the pipe at the tip and goes, and the green, which was coming from underneath the, kind of combines with the purple, and it goes like, and this kind of almost like a Cambrian explosion happens. Like all these like little like algae bits that were on the rock kind of bloom in one kind of moment that and they start like wriggling in the air. You can see, and they're kind of twist out new algae mutations and kind of grow new things. And as all this bloom happens, it like right in front of the pipe like starts to rumble as if sensing life.
Whoa.
And starts to suck air, just like Oliver described in the beginning. When you talk with him, it's like. In the meantime, James is still up in the top of the pipe. Pinchzoid, Crabicus, Squidoid, Mutiloid is still down there.
Is that his official name?
And it's Pinchzoid, Crabasquid, Mutiloid. And he's, started to recover and starting to come at you. He's too big to be affected by the sucking of the pipe. What do you do?
I will jump into the suckage of the pipe, and I'll tell James to do the same. Okay, so James jumps down. He's like, I don't have a shirt. And you all like jump into the pipe, and it goes. You get sucked into the pipe, and you get blown through like all these different passageways, and you get like it's totally disorienting. You have no idea where you are, but there's just like that kind of purple glow, and you're just getting swung around and boom, boom, and finally you get blown through the pipe, and you crash up into something that's kind of lit, and you realize after a moment of just like kind of collecting yourself that you're in a shower.
In a
Just
shower?
a regular human shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you blew up through the pipe into a shower. You're like, what is this? And you kind of exit, and it looks very familiar. It looks like
Uh-oh.
my parents' basement.
Oh, no!
And even though I have more screens, I actually have to stop the stream right now. I have to jump. But so that'll have to be the cliffhanger for now.
Oh, man. Well, that was epic. Thanks for that screen right now. It was awesome returning to the sewers. And let me just say, I love this this green aesthetic. Like, that is really cool. And all these PCG characters. So cool.
Oh, thanks. Listen, they're all here. It's an anniversary edition.
Woohoo!
Bringing them all in.
Yeah. It should be. And, man, this is cool.
But yeah, we'll go to the next screen. I don't think you could hear that, but there was a lot of noise outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll continue this soon.
All right, sounds good, sir. I look forward to
Cool.
crushing the anniversary edition. All right, sir. Well,
Sounds good. All right, thanks, man, for playing.
all right, thank you, and have a good night.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, thank you. You too.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, bye, Chris.
Bye.
All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Is there anything in chat I wanted to respond to? Let me see. Oh, timing is bad for me. Oh man, Salman. Unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to watch it after. Cream of snail. Yeah, cream of snail. Delicious, right? My very favorite kind of soup. And you guys know how I love soup. Man, I missed this? No? No? Well, I mean now it's over, I guess, but... How's it going, HMB Tigers? JC Tunes? Yeah. Isn't this cool? Well, here's the title screen again for those who may have forgotten. Oh yeah, like that's the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to change the no, but I can't do that right now. My computer's not working for some reason. Something's wrong with it. I don't know what the problem is. But yeah, this is the cover of PCG Anniversary Special 2. Did I put that in the wiki? Let's see. PCG Anniversary Special Part 2. But I just put this picture. That sucks. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this image and I'm going to post it in the PCG Discord, and I'm going to hope that somebody there can oh, Universal or Indian Creation. That's new. I have not checked out this channel yet. Whoa. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. Let me put this in general paper. Yeah. And now hopefully somebody can upload that image to the PCG wiki, because like I can't right now. My computer won't let me save any image to my hard drive for some stupid reason. But anyway, yeah. Looks like no one's in chat, so suppose I will end the stream. Have nothing else to talk about. We have played the game, so yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best as always, and yeah. I'll PCG you later.